It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Tonight, it'll be the Dallas Mavericks up against the Wizards in Washington. Looking at the Wizards, this is going to be a great test of their ability to match up against any style of opponent. The front office had that in mind when this roster was constructed. We'll see how it actually plays out tonight. How good is it to see Kristaps Porzingis out there? You know, the guy who drafted him, Phil Jackson, wondered whether his body would hold up to the NBA grind. Is that still a valid concern?
Well, you could say that about all 7-footers, a lot of them. There's an extra strain, as I wouldn't know, but Shaq probably would. Only Porzingis, you know, he could do the best, but his physical shape is possible. But being that tall, Shaq, is it an extra strain put on your body?
Well, I don't really know because I was a little thicker than he is. But he's a unicorn. When he's healthy, we know he has the potential to be a superstar. Keeping his body strong and flexible has to be a focus for this team.
That does it for us. Thanks for tuning in. We will see you later.
A stunning view of Capitol Hill from high above. We're here in the seat of the U.S. government, Washington, D.C. It's time for the NBA, live on 2K Sports. Tonight, it'll be the Washington Wizards going up against the Dallas Mavericks. Chris Webber is joining us at the broadcast table alongside Greg Anthony and David Aldridge on the sideline. This is Kevin Harlan. DA, it's all yours.
Well, for Bradley Beal, it all started with his shot. His mom was a great athlete in her own right, and she coached him. By age 7, he was making high school range threes. He said, "I just run from arc to arc. I loved it because you knew you had to guard me all the way out there. Everywhere I went, it was shooter, shooter. My name became shooter." And Kevin, it still is.
It sure is. Thanks, David. Now, a look at Dallas's starting lineup. They've got Porzingis, Jalen Brunson out there with Tim Hardaway Jr. Then there's Luka Doncic, and it's Finney Smith in at the power forward position. And for Washington, Ball runs the point with Beal at the 2. Travis Berton's out there with Brown, and it's Bryant in at center.
Here we go.
So Dallas will get the first possession. Now here's Brunson. Out to Porzingis. Pass to Doncic. Here's the 3. That's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here.
Well, the Wizards last year, I mean, they struggled on defense. We saw that, which was a big part of why they missed out on the playoffs. Now, teams know it is a weakness, and that's something they need to address. This team knows it.
Hardaway passes to Doncic. Here's Finney Smith. Just 5 on the clock. And that's a foul called on Davis Bertans. That's his first foul.
A foul right off the bat. You hate to pick up your first one so quick.
And so it's Dallas with it. Porzingis kicks to Doncic. 6 on the shot clock. Hardaway against Beal. Here's Porzingis, and the dunk by Porzingis.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does. And the defense has to be aware of this. When you don't put a body on him, you pay the consequences.
Beal can't get it to go. Chris, with the Wizards and their lack of defense, last season it showed up in the numbers.
Yeah, Kevin, they were second to last in effective field goal percentage against in the league. I mean, that just didn't challenge shooters inside and out. No amount of offense can make up for that.
Brunson, good.
I like that pick play. I mean, you can see how easily it makes it for him to get to the cup.
Ball passes to Bryant. Little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. Doncic with the steal. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Creative at finding ways to just cut inside there. Doncic, a guy you must keep your eyes on.
Wall looking for an opening. Here's Bryant. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. Washington shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one.
And last season, 77% from the line. They could usually get the job done there.
Shooting two.
And that one falls for Bryant. And so he's able to get one of two.
And as Dirk Nowitzki walks off into the sunset, the Mavericks seem to have found their next European superstar in Luka Doncic. The number 3 pick in last year's draft had a rookie season for the ages.
And Doncic, the EuroLeague MVP, led Real Madrid to a title. EuroLeague Finals MVP, all at the tender age of 19.
Incredibly accomplished. Despite that, slipped a little bit in the draft into the waiting arms of the Mavs, who moved up 2 spots to get him.
That one falls for Brunson. And here are the Wizards now, trailing here by 8. Outside, Wall. Mavericks with the rebound.
Oh, you hate to let those easy chances slip through your fingers.
Here's Hardaway. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. It's tipped. Now, here's Doncic. Guarded closely. And Hardaway gets it to go.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, they've been very aggressive, and they've taken early control of this game.
Now here's Wall. Washington again turning it over.
Story of their game right here. One sloppy play after another.
Hachimura, he's checked in for Washington. Powell, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Wright comes in for Jalen Brunson. Mavericks leading by 10. Now Doncic pass to Porzingis. Back to Doncic. Passes it to Powell. Shot clock at 6. Wall against Wright. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And a new group getting ready for the Wizards. Mo Wagner's checked in for Thomas Bryant. C.J. Miles comes in for Bertans. Smith checked in for Bradley Beal. And it's Isaiah Thomas in for John Wall. And then for Dallas, Maxi Kleber comes in for Porzingis. And it's Seth Curry in for Tim Hardaway Jr. Wagner passes to Miles. And that one, good. Chris, you have been passionate about honoring those who blazed the trail for today's NBA, like the Globetrotters and the Wrens, in the days before integration.
Yeah. I mean, you think about what they've gone through off the court and on the court, and anyone, regardless of color, nationality, just paving the way for me as a basketball player. I want to say thank you. Let's just think about what Red Auerbach did. Drafting the first African-American player, making the first African-American player coach in Bill Russell, who won the championship that year, and leaving him a good team. If you look at organizations like the Black Fives who bring in awareness to the games, and you just want to understand your legacy culturally, and that's why I have to, every time I see Mr. Bill Russell, Big O, or Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, I give them a big hug and a wet kiss on the cheek, because I just thank them for not only advancing the movement in sports, but culturally. Sports has always sent a message to the culture and society about how cool teammates work together and how you can overcome a problem by working together. And so I really thank them for enduring all of the hardships that they did so that we can reap the benefits. So it's been awesome to be part of the league and be able to shake hands with those that have blazed trails for us.
That is so admirable on your part. Here's Hachimura after Luka Doncic's bucket. And he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Here's Curry, and it's Dallas with another.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
The pass to Wagner. Here's Hachimura. Good on the triple. Hachimura's got 5.
Just solid with the jump shot. Hachimura helps your offense in a number of ways. In that case, spacing the floor.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Doncic. Back to Kleba. Latre. Rebound by Smith. And here we go. The Wizards fast break. Here's Hachimura. The shot, no good. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. And we'll be back with you shortly. And being a smaller player is a challenge, but Isaiah Thomas always confident attacking the lane.
I just go in there. I've been doing it since I was a little boy. Like, I've always been the smallest guy out there, but when I get on the court, I feel like I don't see any height. So when I go in there in the paint, I expect myself to score or make a play for somebody else. And then, I mean, it just, other people go crazy about it. I feel like it's normal.
Thomas brings that fearlessness, Greg. He's always played with a chip on his shoulder.
And he's got a deep bag of tricks for finishing around bigger players. It's really something to watch.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in a second. And guys, what's your take so far on the Mavs?
Well, they use the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Setting the pace early, GA. I like this aggressive mind state. I love this approach so far.
On the court for the Mavericks. On the perimeter, it's Curry and Doncic. Then there's Dwight Powell, and there's J.J. Barea, and it's Kleba in at the 4.
The anticipation and the quickness from Thomas, creating havoc at the defensive end.
And we all know how rough things have been for Thomas the last few seasons, Greg, battling injuries and trying to find the right situation for his talents.
And the injuries have clearly taken their toll on Thomas. A lot of things need to go right for you to be a star player at his size, and lately that just hasn't been the case.
The Mavericks have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line. And he makes the first. Troy Brown's checked in for the Wizards. Beal comes in for Smith. Then for the Mavericks, Porzingis, he's checked in for Maxi Kleba. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Doncic. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Curry. And so he makes both from the line. Wizards trail by 9. Outside Thomas. Outside, Beal fires the three. Kept alive. Wagner. Porzingis with the block.
And with his length, Porzingis can be very disruptive on D. Not easy to get the shot off over that huge frame.
Out of bounds, Washington takes possession.
I mean, come on, fellas. Keep your head in the game. I mean, that pass should have been basic.
Washington making some changes. Thomas Bryant, he's checked in for Wagner. Davis Bertans comes in for Hachimura. And John Wall subbed in for Isaiah Thomas. Hardaway's checked in for the Mavericks. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for Washington. 9-point game. Wall, good. And it's Beal picking up the assist. Wall's got his first bucket of the night.
Look at the edge Wall plays with. I love it. When he gets hit, he still remains calm and steady and focuses and knocks the shot down.
Barea kicks to Hardaway. Pass to Brunson. Out to Porzingis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's sent back by Bryant. And it's out of bounds. And they say last touch by Bryant. And here's Porzingis for a three. Knocks down the three ball. Porzingis has got 5 points so far. Wizards trail by 10.
Well, Coach Scott Brooks has seen success in the past. Respected coach who has won Coach of the Year. But the heat is on in Washington.
Yeah, he hasn't had great luck here with the Wizards. I mean, new management this year might be evaluating him. I mean, he could be a make-or-break season for Brooks.
Back to Hardaway. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Porzingis. 2 points. That one goes.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat. Well, so much of the last few seasons have been lost time for Kristaps Porzingis. That ACL injury and then working back from it in the 2019 campaign, never an easy road to start him.
A free throw off from Porzingis. Greg, with all the time that Porzingis has missed, it's easy to forget just how dominant he is when he's healthy.
KP is one of the few game-changing talents in our league. He can carry an offense and boost an entire team's defense with his presence on the floor.
That's it, and the Dallas lead is cut down to just 10 points on the bucket from Beal.
Oh, man, he rebounds much bigger than his size. Beal will get scrappy when fighting for the boards.
Ball's knocked loose. Beal with the steal. Pass to Wall. It's rebounded by Dallas. Here's Brunson. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Chris, there are guys that talk a lot of trash on the floor. You played against some legendary trash talkers. Who stands out in that area when you think back to when you played?
And I tell you what, the 2 guys that are on my mind, they definitely could have talked trash with the best of all time, and that's Pat Beverly. We've seen what he does. He just keeps coming and coming and coming. And that guy, Day-Day, yeah, Draymond Green, the one that plays out there in Golden State, oh, yeah, he has a mouth on him, too. I think you heard of him.
And when you played, who was the best trash talker back in your day?
By far, Larry Bird and Gary Payton. Those 2 guys would talk trash that so much that you would get entertained into their talking and be like, well, what are you going to say next? I'm having a good time out here. It was always in fun, but trust me, they always wanted to stick that dagger into you, too.
And you couldn't hide a smile either. They started getting you going. You could not hide a smile.
I couldn't, and that was my thing. I talked trash while I was smiling, so maybe no one else knew what I was saying but you. But those guys, they keep you laughing out there. They talk trash about you themselves after they missed the shot. They would talk themselves down or talk to a fan that was talking to them. So it was always entertaining. The best trash talkers talk to everyone, not just to their opponent.
Now here's Wall. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Beal finds Bertans. 5 to shoot. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Brunson.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And Hardaway gets it to go. Wizards trail by 14. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Passes it to Beal. Jacks up a 3. But they'll get another chance. Bryant's shot is off.
Playing him tough inside and preventing the layup. That'll get the whole team pumped up.
3-pointer right. Here's Finney-Smith. Nice D from Bryant.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D, avoiding fouling and got in the perfect position to alter the shot. Yeah, he doesn't play around. If the bucket's there for him, he's going to get it.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game.
Well, John Wall coming back after that Achilles injury he suffered in the start of 2019. It's been a long road to recovery for him, and I know just how much he misses playing every day.
And a new group getting ready to come in for Washington. Mo Wagner's checked in for Bryant. Hachimura comes in for Davis Bertans. C.J. Miles, he's checked in for Brown. And Thomas subbed in for John Wall. Then for the Mavericks, Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Luka Doncic comes in for Hardaway. And it's Seth Curry in for Jalen Brunson. And so it's Washington with it. The Mavericks making the shot. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And Stu Webb, as we know, with Wall, he made the most of his time missed by finishing his degree.
Yeah, Wall was able to take the classes he needed to complete his bachelor's degree from Kentucky. I'm sure he would have preferred to play instead, but he saw an opportunity with his education and made the most of it.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on the free throw is Smith. He's checked in for Beal. And Dallas with a change here, too. Dwight Powell's checked in for Porzingis. And he sinks the second. And so it's Dallas with it. 1:05 left in the first half. Doncic finds Curry. A 3-pointer, no good. Wizards trail by 13. Right side Thomas, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Oh, he can get into the lane at will, and he does. Thomas, an expert at drawing some contact.
The Wizards shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
Kev, I love the attitude of Thomas. I mean, he has a real underdog mentality. It's what motivates him to play so hard.
And both free throws good for Thomas.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Now here's Curry. Doncic outside. No dice from the high post.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Miles the pass to Hachimura. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. Hachimura's got 7 points. Right outside. And there's the pass to Kleba. Here's Powell. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Bradley. The old saying, no rebounds, no rings. How important is it to continue to have 5 guys go to the glass in the second half?
Yeah, all five guys. But I think we're too worried about getting out in transition. So I think 1 through 5, including the guards, I mean, we all got to get in there and rebound.
You can't score unless you have the ball, right? Thanks very much. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny.
Hey, folks.
Say hey to the folks, Shaq.
Hey, folks.
Hey, let's get this party started. Okay.
Right out of the gates, it was Dallas setting the tone.
They jumped out to a 6-0 lead as they strung together some excellent possessions early. And it was a 9-point lead for them as they finished the first quarter. In quarter number 2, they looked to surge ahead even further, but were met with some tough opposition, finishing with that same 9-point advantage at the half. Shaq, what's your take on Dallas?
Man, impressive work by the Unicorn. Back to pre-injury form tonight. Few people in the league have the length to challenge his shot, and he's got it working.
Kenny, what's your take on Washington so far?
They need to break it down. And I look at the individual areas that they're struggling, like they're getting pounded. I mean pounded, Ernie, on the boards. That's a hustle style.
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan. Go back to Kevin Harlan. Go. Go over there.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Porzingis having a dominant impact in this game.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And as they can't slow him down, you know what you do? You keep feeding them and feeding them and feeding them. This is the right game plan.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. And it's Wall with the ball for Washington. They trail by 9 points. Third quarter action getting rolling right now. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. So on the floor for Washington. Wall runs the point with Beal at the 2. Travis Berton's out there with Bryant. And it's Brown in at the 3 spot. Beal can't get it to go.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Hardaway with a wide open look. And the 3 off target. Wizards shooting only 32% from the field. Plenty of signs of struggle by this offense today. Shot is good, and the Mavericks lead is cut down now to just 6 in the basket from Beal.
And yeah, and for Troy Brown Jr., he didn't have a lot of minutes as a rookie. Management wanted to bring him along slowly and let him learn at his own pace.
Now, here's Doncic. Over Berton. Doncic, no good. Washington's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Back to Wall. Shot clock at 5, and he drops in the layup off the glass. And the team taking a long-term approach with Brown, as you said.
Yeah, and they should, Kevin. When Brown Jr. did see some time, it was both on the wing and running the offense as a guard. But in high school, he played point guard, and the team see him as an option for spot minutes going forward.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
The Mavericks have shot a good percentage from the free throw line so far. They've made 5 out of 6.
And team stats last season, 74% shooting. So some numbers that they can definitely improve upon.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. Chris, over the last 40 years, a steady decline in offensive rebound. Largely due, I'm guessing, to the concern with transition defense, right?
Definitely, and let's give respect to the offensive rebounding that it should have. Whenever you had guys like Rodman, Popeye Jones, guys that used to you'd have nightmares about because they were such great rebounders, Ben Wallace. Well, now it's a little bit different because those guys were playing the 4 position, right? So now at the 4 position, you have to get back on defense because if you're not, guys are shooting threes from Curry land in the 4 position because the game is evolving. So now it is better to get back in transition than trying to get an extra possession for your team. You still want to attack the glass. You just want to make sure you know who's in the game at that time because now you have guys leaking out, getting a quick shot on that other end.
Here's Wall after Luka Doncic's bucket and the foul on Dorian Finney-Smith. That is his first foul of the game. Two minutes gone in this third quarter now. And Beal kicks to Brown. 6 to shoot. The Wizards need to get a shot off here. Wall, no luck.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Hardaway, no good.
It might take them a little while to find their stride here in the second half. Only 1 for 4 so far. They need to calm down, play their game.
Wall finds Bryant. Over Doncic. And that one hits back iron. Mavericks leading by 7. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Porzingis with the block. And so it looks like the Wizards will retain possession here. Wizards making a switch here. Hachimura is checked in. Dwight Powell's checked in for the Mavericks. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. DeLon Wright, he's checked in for Tim Hardaway Jr. Wall against Barea. Dishes it to Powell. And the dunk by Powell.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
Oh, Kevin, the coaching staff has to be upset. You can't give the opposition easy buckets like this, GA.
And that's a foul called on Porzingis. That's his first foul. Washington making some changes. Mo Wagner's checked in for Bryant. C.J. Miles comes in for Troy Brown. And it's Isaiah Thomas in for John Wall. Then for the Mavericks, Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Porzingis. And Curry subbed in for J.J. Barea. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Clock at 6. And stolen by Wright. And Doncic with a clear path to the hoop. Finished off the break. And now it's an 11-point Maverick lead.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
And in his 5th year out of Utah, DeLon Wright, 6'5", great size, Chris, for the point guard position.
Oh, yeah, Kevin, and I like this game. Check out, he's a solid defender. He can rebound the ball. He takes care of the ball. You can win with guys like that.
Here's Wright. Isaiah Thomas making his last shot. And Kleba now top of the key. They get a hand on it. Curry now trying to free himself up. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Curry's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And the shot goes in. 6 points for Isaiah Thomas.
Oh, able to get anywhere, anytime. Thomas keeps it on a string.
Pass to Curry. Back to Wright. .110 left to play in the 3rd. Doncic against Myers. Clock at 4. Here's Curry. Powell trying to free himself up. And the basket by Curry. Curry's got 6.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
To the middle. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
That's just the game of finding the open man. We talk about how Thomas challenges your defense. He has the quickness, but also the force.
Doncic outside. And right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Now here's Beal. He's got 7. Pass to Wagner. Powell pulls it in. Powell's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Curry kicks to Powell. 15 seconds left in the 3rd quarter of the game. Here's Doncic. 10 points for him. 3-pointer right. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. 5 points in the game.
Now, with the smaller defender on you, that 3-pointer is too tempting not to take.
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. They've been giving John Wall all sorts of problems. He still hasn't been able to solve their defense. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Control the pace. Get it to the right guy at the right time. These requirements top the list if you're a good point guard.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the court for the Mavericks, Jalen Brunson out there with Wright. Then there's Luka Doncic. Then there's Dwight Powell. And it's Finney Smith in at the 4-man position. Now here's Wright. Doncic outside. From deep 3-point range. And it's Bradley Beal with the rebound.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Yeah, and I have too, which is why they're okay with it. I'm sure if he gets that kind of look again, he's going to let it fly again.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Wright looking around. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's on Isaiah Thomas.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Washington making some changes. Thomas Bryant comes in for Hachimura. And it's Brown in for Beal. And then for Dallas, Porzingis, he's checked in for Powell. And Tim Hardaway Jr. subbed in for Doncic. And so Wright nails both of them. Wizards trail by 16. Smith outside. He kicks it to Thomas. Those 3-pointers off the mark. And it's Wright with the ball for Dallas. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Wow. He got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. John Wall's checked in for Washington. And that trip coming up empty, missing both.
And missing opportunities here to extend that lead at the free throw line this half.
And that's a foul called on Porzingis. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Mavericks making a switch here. Berea's checked in. Hardaway against Brown. Pass to Wall. Fires the 3. And again, Washington no good.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Shooting for Dallas, J.J. Barea, 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Barea. No good on the 2nd free throw. Wizards trail by 17. Lob pass to Bryant and finish off by Bryant.
And the awareness of Wall, the guy you can count on to find the open look.
Brunson kicks to Porzingis. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And the impact that Porzingis can have on the defensive end, Greg, cannot be overstated.
The reach and leaping ability he has paired with his timing make him a premier rim protector. And what sets him over the top really is that fearlessness. He will challenge anyone and everyone at the rim.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. And both free throws good for Porzingis. Wizards trail by 17. David struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Wall passes to Bryant. Smith outside. Back to Bryant. Smith finds Bryant. Shoots over Brunson. And Bryant the bucket on the assist by Smith.
Well, this is what Smith does best, keeping his eyes moving to set up the open man.
Brunson the pass to Barea. Porzingis with the ball. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%, 5 for 7. And so it's Wall. He brings it up for Washington. 17-point game. Smith kicks to Wall. From down in the low post, it goes.
Oh, man, so difficult to contain. When Wall is attacking the defense, they're basically at his mercy.
And the Mavericks call time here.
And John Wall, of course, having to fight back from that torn Achilles, but also is now having to play up to that super max contract he signed.
Don't know it like myself. I say self-made, meaning I design myself. Fade to perform my failure self. Myself, done. Right, I like the life I built. West Side 60, I might got. Standing so tall, I think I might got still. Legendary baller like Mike, like Will. 96 Impala, more wheels. Up against the wall, that Fox Hill. Like a boss asked me how I feel. Successful street, touching them first meals. All my life, grinding all my life. Sacrifice, hustle pay the price. One slice, got the bone of dice and swap. All my life, grinding all my life. All my life, grinding all my life. Sacrifice, hustle pay the price. One slice.
And now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, Kristaps Porzingis.
And he's just been crushing it from the field tonight, Kevin. Whether it's been on open looks or with the guy great all over him, he just hadn't missed much. With his percentage in the sky-high range, they've had no choice but to make him their #1 option on every trip.
On the road, in a tough atmosphere, he's taken on the role of star tonight. If one of their other players came up short, he picked up the slack to make sure they'll be walking out of here with a win. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I heard Rick Carlisle during that last break talking with the team. His key message was, don't get comfortable. Those guys are going to come at us with everything they've got. Let's bring the intensity and stay focused on every possession. Kevin, back to you.
Wall finds Bryant. Beal against Hardaway. They get the rebound. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's on Porzingis.
I like how Bill draws these type of fouls. Excellent at working the D and forcing their hand.
Well, last season we got a glimpse of what a Bradley Beal team looks like as he led the way for the Wizards after Wall went down.
And really, Beal took it upon himself to kind of keep this team moving forward. And it was his best season to date. Career highs in scoring, and also was creating more for his teammates in Wall's absence.
And that one falls for Beal. And at times, Chris, reporters have talked about a rift between Beal and Wall. But you know what? Beal has nothing but great things to say about his backcourt mate.
Yeah, Kevin, I mean, Bill has said himself that he believes a lot of his success is due to Wall. I mean, Bill's production with Wall sideline flourished. I mean, but Bill would much prefer to have Wall by his side.
And both free throws good for Beal.
Wow, a phenomenal talent. I mean, when you think about the competitive flair Beal plays with, it's just awesome.
Hardaway with the bounce pass. Right down low, covered by Wall. And it's Wright missing. Wizards trail by 15. Beal gets a wide open look. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
And look, if you back off of Beal, he'll school you. He's straight up with his pull-up. Better be in his grill at all times.
Porzingis with the ball. Down low. And it's sent back by Bryant. Wall against Wright. Wall attacking. Makes it off the glass. Wall's got 4 points this quarter.
He's very good at staying in control on his drives. And with Wall's amazing speed, it's not easy to stay in control.
Right against Wall. And here is Doncic. Just 5 to shoot. And Finney-Smith gets it to go.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for the Mavericks.
Their inside game was what secured them the win tonight.
They had their way in the paint, and those are all high percentage shots, but the defense couldn't stop them from getting down low.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Porzingis.
You can set a tone with defense, and that's exactly what he did with how he protected the rim.
Now Brown, after Tim Hardaway missed from long range. A pass to Bryant, and Bryant slams it in.
Wow. See that pass from Wall? I mean, that's how you execute offense for years. He's been one of the best at it.
Well, for the Mavericks, they can just run out the clock. Brown against Doncic. So we see the Mavericks get the win here. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. KP, you guys got out on the break tonight. How did you get into transition so easily?
Yeah, we want to play faster, and that's what we try to do whenever they miss. We try to run, move the ball quick, and get easy buckets.
And you were able to beat them down the floor tonight, KP. Thanks a lot for your time. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for being with us. We'll see you later.